Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for September 20th. We are going to do a past, present, and future reading for you. I'm going to pull an oracle card to start off your reading, just to see where your energies are kind of sitting at, what is the theme of this week's reading. So Capricorn, you have working through your fears, work through your fears, Scorpio energy. For some of you, we just had Venus in Scorpio, so a lot of Scorpio energy coming through for you at this time. Let us clarify this just to see what are these fears that you are working on, Capricorn. So what are the fears that are coming through for you at this time? Eight of Swords in reverse, so needing to get out of your head. So a lot of these fears could just be things that are coming through for you in the mental space. There could be a decision that's on your mind. You might not know which direction to go into. Before I was shuffling, I was shuffling your cards just before this reading, and I got like a lot of love-related cards, Two of Cups. Some of you guys could be thinking about a connection right now, thinking of whether to pursue a connection, or someone is trying to pursue you and communicating, coming at you quite quickly. But you're not sure. Again, as I was shuffling again, we got the Four of Cups. You're not sure about something here. So the past energies for you here, we have the Tower in reverse, the Temperance, and the World. Your current energies is the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And your future energies are the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, and the Eight of Cups. And again, we do have someone here. Oh, okay, so this is interesting. I'm actually going to just talk about this for a second. Someone here is really in their head about this connection, okay? This could be you or another person. There's someone here who wants to communicate. They've been thinking for a while, but either you're closed off or they're closed off. There's someone here who's just not open to receiving this, or just completely not communicating. But there's someone here who wants to communicate, and someone here who's kind of shutting down and not communicating. I feel like it's you who needs to balance out a situation. You possibly could be healing and going through a rite of passage at this time, which is kind of stopping you from pursuing something new. So let's get into your reading, Capricorn. We're going to uncover more details in regards to all of this. So your first card here is the Tower in reverse. There is something here that needs to be done, or there's something that you're fearing here. You could be fearing, just feeling a little bit abandoned at this time. You could be feeling like, if I pursue something, will it work out? Will I be victorious? Or will, someone walk away on me? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And with this Tower here, it's you're ready to offer something to someone, or possibly commit to something. You're learning a lot at this time, okay? You're trying to get a new perspective on something at this time, and you're putting a lot of work into this. I kind of feel like this is you leveling up. I feel like you're learning more about what works for you. Some of you could be learning, like studying at this time, and working on letting go of things that don't serve you anymore, okay? There's something here that needs to change, okay? This could be having to do with your own self. What's been keeping you kind of stuck, and you're kind of done with that. You're now moving forward, and you are taking what you need to take, and you're leaving the rest, so that you can be successful and confident. You have the Devil and the Six of Wands underneath the deck, which is basically saying that you are trying to build success for yourself. You're trying to move forward in life. And you could be putting a lot of work into yourself, studying, upgrading yourself, just kind of like a student of life at this time is what I feel. So we have the Temperance card and the World. We're going to clarify the Temperance card first. We have the Justice card, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles on the bottom. So definitely you're taking time out to balance the situation out for yourself, because you are trying to get into this new inspired energy here. You have the Ace of Wands. There is a new beginning here, or there was a new beginning here. But you weren't sure if you wanted to put the work into it. You weren't confident about it. There's an energy of waiting here. You could be waiting to see some sort of proof, some sort of justice, some sort of indication that you are on the right path, or you could just be feeling like you need to see something balanced out or something fair. Something has to be fair for you to kind of put the energy into, is what I'm saying. Okay, there's something here that is coming through for you that is going to be balanced, that is going to prove to be very exciting for you, but at the same time it's going to require you to have a little bit of patience and to put the energy and work into it. It's not going to all happen at once. There's a lot of waiting energy here. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance card. A need to slow down and weigh your options, to kind of balance things out, to kind of just take your time and to feel things out at this time, is what I'm getting for you in your past energies here. You have the World card here, so I'm kind of curious to see what this is about. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot and the Temperance card again. So there is a cycle that you're closing out, okay? You could have had a really strong focus on stability, long-term wealth. I feel like you are letting go of some sort of idea of something related to the home, related to family, related to tradition, possibly. You're ending something that just didn't work out for you. For some of you, I just feel like this tied up to tradition, and it's tied up to some idea that was that you had for yourself, or maybe family had for you, or something like that. You are now ready to head in a new direction, maybe, you know, a direction that is not fully clear for you, but you're ready to kind of weigh things out. You're ready to kind of take time and dip your toe into the water and just kind of feel things out. In your current situation, you have the Hierophant, you have the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So let's clarify this Hierophant for you and see what this is about. You have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like you've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot here with the Hierophant, I feel. You've had to pass a lot of tests. You've had to kind of, it's like you had this awakening. I feel an awakening energy here. It's like you are now seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You are seeing the staircase that's going to lead you to victory and clarity, and just this, I feel like a graduation of some sort. And you're learning to let go of past hurts. You're learning to let go of things that just weren't working for you. You're focusing on growth, and it's almost like growth for you is coming from a new way of looking at life. It's breaking from tradition, I feel, for some of you. And for some others of you, this is in regards to a connection, a marriage possibly, something that you thought was going to grow into marriage. I feel like for some of you, there's this energy of hanging on to something that is not growing. There's an energy of wanting it to become a committed situation, but it's just not kind of working out here, okay? So for some of you, there is some sort of break. There is some sort of break from a relationship here. You have the Queen of Cups here as well, so let's clarify this. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you have the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. There is a situation here that, you know, you or someone else has a lot of love. There's a lot of love here. Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. But it was just, you know, it just took too much work, I feel. It was too hard to make this work. Whether this is love or even, you know, something that you were working on. It could have even been a business here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. There was an offer here of some sort, or you're working on something. But if there was an offer here, Capricorn, it was just too much of an effort. It was just too much work to make it work, which kind of felt like a disappointment, okay? It just, even though there was just it's like you felt like, okay, like I know in my heart this is right, but why is it just not working out for me? It's just not working out. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here as well. Ten of Cups in reverse. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups. So this is definitely in regards to connection. For some of you, I do feel like this is a breakup. For some of you, unhappiness, you know, there's some sort of situation that needed to be balanced. Some sort of, there's a lot of defensiveness here. I feel like someone was trying to defend this connection as well. Like, I really feel like, you know, someone here really wanted this to work. But for some reason, it just wasn't balancing out. And, you know, either you or someone else got really defensive about your ideas, your vision for where this is going. Some of you could have just felt really misunderstood, or another person felt really misunderstood about what this connection needed or what it meant to you, or maybe you misunderstood what it meant to this other person. There's something here about needs, and there's something here about the vision of the future and where it was heading. I just feel like someone had an idea of what tradition and what the vision, what their life was going to be like, and it just wasn't lining up. It's like, oh, I thought this was what I wanted, but it just isn't. It's kind of a very simple message, but that's kind of what I'm getting. In your future position, I have the Nine of Swords here for you. Clarifying that is the Six of Swords. We have the Strength card and the Hermit. This is a rite of passage for you, even though it's causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of second guessing. It's like almost like you're guessing or second guessing everything that was taught to you, everything that you kind of grew up with, everything that you know, thought was true for you. It's this feeling of moving away from that. Okay, you're moving away from something here. And you're tapping into your inner strength here. There's a need for inner strength here. Because there's some intense healing that you're going through. There's some really deep healing that you're going through. A lot of inner reflection, okay, that I do see. But remember that try not to get stuck in the thought process, because, you know, it's hard to heal when you're just constantly going over something in your mind. There's some sort of anxiety about not healing, I feel, as weird as that is. It's like you're trying to heal, but there's this feeling and fear around not healing. It's a strange message, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. The Chariot here is clarified by the Seven of Cups in reverse. You have the Nine of Swords again in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. So there's a need for you to slow down and kind of feel your way through, okay? The Chariot is in reverse here. You're feeling really stuck. You're feeling really like you just don't have direction at this time. Once you slow down, you will find that you have clarity. You will, you know, it's time to get clear about what you want. You have a lot of options possibly in front of you. There's a lot of choices. There's a lot of life decisions that you need to make. And once you tap into what you truly want, what you truly desire, you will lessen this anxiety. I feel like the prison is in your mind, Capricorn, okay? You are working towards getting out of this dependence. But at the same time, I feel like some of you could fear being dependent and not having exactly what you want in this life. There's a fear and a need to really step into your power at this time, because the fear of being, you know, dependent on others, whether it's a partner, whether it's family, I really feel like you're working on getting out of that. But I feel like for some of you, this is like, it's like tradition. There's something to do with tradition here. I'm probably going to name this reading Breaking from Tradition, in search of your higher self or something, because there's something here that I feel like you're breaking out of. It's like you're doing something that's never been done before, possibly in your family, possibly just something that you just didn't see for yourself. It's like you saw yourself in one way all this time, and now there's just this need to break free from that. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, or sorry, the Eight of Cups as your last card here. So let's see what this is all about, Capricorn. So the Eight of Cups here is talking about taking a new It's talking about taking a leap. It's talking about taking a step into the unknown. You have the Fool, you have the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands, which is actually amazing. There's something here that's coming back around for you to look at. For some of you, this is a past connection coming back around, okay? There is somebody here who is possibly wanting to have a new beginning with you, who wants to have a new adventure with you. This could possibly lead to something long-term and marriage for some of you, okay? Which is really cool. So definitely really great energy here. So I'm seeing an offer or something. There's someone coming your way, Capricorn, and it might cause you to feel like a little bit of anxiety. You could be fearing what this is going to bring, what this means. Where is it going to take me? Where am I going with this? There's anxiety around this. You might be blocking yourself though. So be open to new beginnings. Be open to an adventure is what I'm seeing here. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. I'm going to pull one more oracle card for you to close out your reading. And then that'll be it for your week for September 20th. But what is the universe's message for Capricorn at this time? Take time and breathe out and expect powerful change on the bottom. So that is kind of what I'm seeing. Like, I feel like you are breaking from some sort of tradition. You are doing things differently, but you got the Temperance card here like 3 times or twice or something like that. And it's time to take time. Things are going in the right direction and you're going through a rite of passage, even though it feels really hard at this time. This is something that was meant to happen to bring you into change, to bring you into that next level in your life. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. Really, really very great reading, actually. There's a lot of growth here, and I just see you really elevating and doing things your way, which is amazing. So Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you on the next one, and again, thanks so much for watching.